Hello, right, we're on for season 4. We're going to continue with rebuilding as per until we get a good enough team. If I'm going to switch to at least 6 wins, I like to do that for a couple of seasons in a row before I switch to it, because I don't want to run the risk of making those bonuses lower, and if you fail to reach a goal, then the following season the reward is quite a lot lower, sometimes halved. So you just got to be careful. So I want to wait till I win 6 games, a couple of seasons in a row, then I'll start making that my goal. Hopefully I'll get that this season, then next season I can make my goal 6 wins, and then the following couple of seasons later we can do playoffs. Now this draft, there are 3 defensive ends who are all 5 stars. There's also a very good tackle, and these are obviously all scheme fits I'm talking about. Now O-line we're okay for, so there's a chance I might miss out on the tackle, because I'm going to try and get all 3 defensive ends, because we need linebackers, we need defensive ends, we need defensive tackles, so we need the whole works really, just to improve that defensive line and linebacker room. So yeah, that tackle we might be missing out on because we're aiming for the defensive ends. As you just saw as well, I just looked at the Falcons, and I don't think they're going to take any of my guys. They don't want to tackle anyway, so you know, I ran the risk. They've taken a wide receiver, and this time round I didn't really want to drag everyone through the draft, but what happened, I managed to trade around. I got all 3 defensive ends who are 5 stars, as well as a late round QB who's not scheme fit, and the 5-star defensive ends I've moved around, so 1 to a D tackle, 1 to an outside linebacker, and 1 to a defensive end. I might have a further play with them just to see where they actually sit, but you'll see that in a bit. What I've also done is made some trades to bring in some cornerbacks, because we are desperate. So I'm going to trade away the young corner that I drafted 2 seasons ago, Pena. Actually, sorry, last season. And I'm bringing in Curtis, who's cheap-ish, but along with him I'm going to get some picks. I'm bringing in another cornerback for very cheap. And granted, these 2 guys I'm bringing in, they're veterans, so they're old, they'll regress, but they're going to be a good overall to get my secondary going, because I haven't had a good secondary player in all 3 seasons, and now this is the 4th season at all, so I'm just desperate. And Morrison I'm bringing in because, as you all know, I need receiver help. I've got Ellis, who I drafted in I think the 1st season, and then Yang, who I've had for a couple of seasons now. He's a 5-star. I'm hoping he picks up. I just need more receiver help because my 3rd receiver hasn't been better than 80, and here I'm going to finally get myself a good tight end, and yeah, he's hopefully going to jump into the late 80s, because my best tight end so far has been 79, and that was a 3-star drafted a couple of seasons ago. Let's give up a bit for him, but mostly backups, so it doesn't really matter. Again, sometimes you have to bring in veterans just to bump up your squad. I would never really go to free agency, but in the trades, veterans can be quite cheap, literally 2,000 value or under, so it's worth doing it. If you just need help in a few positions, and if you can find some sort of 32, 33 year olds, or at least over 30, you can get them fairly cheap. Pretty good training camp there. Check out the team. Welch, who we're going to trade away. We'll have to trade away next season. Running back's good, there you go. The wide receiver room's looking better. Tight end, O-line. O-line's looking nice. There we go, look a lot better now, the D-line. Got D tackles, we've got a rookie in there, we've got a rookie defensive end, rookie outside linebacker, and a rookie middle linebacker. So I've really chopped and changed those guys around. Cornerback room is now looking better, a lot better. And free safety Wagner. Yeah, so this is actually looking a lot better. As we begin our season with a game against the Chargers, who are finally better than now overall, but still lose to at home. That hurts. I mean, our capacity is just barely breaking 20,000, so I'm not surprised we lost. This is going to be our issue now, that our capacity is low, and I think I've said it in several videos now, and I said it all last season. Oh, it's good to beat the Niners. You need to get your capacity to about 60,000 to start becoming a real strong home team. And it doesn't even matter if you're 88 overall like I am. Unfortunately, you're still going to lose home games, even against bad teams, and it sucks, and you just don't get the rub of the green sometimes, but it is what it is. Like now, you should be beating the Jets. Oh, come on, I was worried we'd lose that one. Just quickly diving back to the roster, I just remembered I didn't go for Morrison wide receiver in the end. He had an 8 mil cap hit, and I just didn't see the point, because I need to reserve some cap space, because I need to make some money still, because our operational costs are really expensive. Oh my god, we got buried by the Dolphins. Our operational costs are very high, and so you probably notice as the season goes on we're losing money. In the playoffs we're losing money, like it's 5:30 now. So let's play this game against the Cardinals, who've got a better offense than us, to be fair. Oh, we pick up the win. Lovely jubbly. I'm really hoping for one of my defensive rookies to get defensive rookie of the year. Yeah, look, we've gone down to 526 from 530, so we're losing money, so we need to start getting better. We need to start winning. We need our capacity to start growing, and we really need to start making the playoffs, so that at the end of the season we can generate more money, just so that we don't keep hemorrhaging cash, basically. A nice win against the Chiefs there, who've dropped a couple overall. We're kind of becoming one of the better teams in the league now. So yeah, 88 overall, we're probably top 10 team now, and maybe be higher than that coming into the season if all my youngsters can keep growing. And a nice win against the Seahawks. The QB's been playing alright, Yang's getting better, he'll be over 90 come the end of the season. O-line's constantly getting better, D-line now with all the youngsters. Obviously those 3 5-star defensive ends are brought in, who are actually moved around. We lose to the Chargers. I'll be honest, I feel like we should be beating the Chargers, but it's close. So, as I say, capacity, etc. They had a 90,000 seater stadium, so it's going to be hard to beat them. Oh, shut out against the Bills. Hot damn. And 4 interceptions. That makes us look good. Green +2 at DT. Yeah, so 6 and 3. We're looking good. Oh, we're at 89. We've gone up offense and defense up to 89 from 88 as we lose to the Falcons. And unfortunately, that's one of the games where we've lost to a team a lot worse than us, but our capacity is not good enough, so unfortunately you get those losses. Now we're going to have a go against the Rams. Low scoring victory, but I'll take it. Yeah, QB Welch, he's probably got better each season, but we are going to have to trade him next season now, because he's been with us for 3 years. So he's going into his 4 years. So he's going into his 5th year, and he won a new contract, which we're not paying him. It's not a scheme fit, and his personality is not very good. Although that's not saying that if he was a scheme fit and had a bad personality, that we wouldn't sign him. You know, if a QB is that good, I like signing QBs and having them for their entire career if they're good enough. I know a lot of people just like to keep drafting rookies and keep them for 5 seasons, get rid of them, bring new guys in and keep them training behind each other. I don't personally. I like to get a QB, and if he's good enough and can break 100 preferably, then I'll keep him for his career, because I just enjoy that. I like the progression, I like the growth, and in real life, if you've got a QB that is that good, the team in the NFL is going to sign him. You're not just going to keep getting rid of players and signing rookies. At least that's my opinion. So yeah, I mean, it's not a bad season, but not as good as I'd hoped. You know, oh my god, there's a lot of teams on 10 wins and we're only on 8. We've literally got to win win out now, I think. There's one. Ooh. So what's that put us out now? 9 and 6. Our running back's been better this season. You know, that's improved every year since drafting those guys. 9 and 6, so you've got to beat the Chiefs to get in. You've got to beat the Chiefs. Huge game at Arrowhead, and there's the loss. We may be better than them, but it's close. You know, we're only a few overall better than them. Oh, 4 better now. That hurts a bit more. But even if we have made 10 and 6, as you saw earlier, there was a lot of teams. Yeah, look, that would have been tight. I don't know if we'd made it. Oh my god, we're the 5th best team in the league, and we didn't even make the playoffs. And we're the 5th best team in the league, let alone the AFC. Oh, damn, that hurts. You know, we got a couple of draft picks for next season. We're going to be trading Ultra Way, and he's up to 85 overall now, so he's going to have some pretty decent value, I think. We're going to have to make a few more trades because we've only got 1 pick in like the top 15, I think. So Vikings pick up, yes, Munoz, outside linebacker. That's where you get them. That's where you get your defensive player of the year, linebacker. That's what you want. See, team of the year. Will he make it on? Oh, D-line, Wells and Green. Nice. And Curtis, cornerback, yeah, the veteran that picked up because we needed help on the secondary. So we're going to have to clean that up next year, the secondary, because the old guys might start retiring. We really need to start drafting some secondary players, but we'll see. Not a bad season, but not a great season. 9 and 7 with the team we had. You'd hope we'd done better, but enjoyed it again. Looking forward to next season. See you on the next one.